Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Grow and Glow, where small stories create big changes. Let me ask you something honestly. How many times have you told yourself, I'll start tomorrow? I'll change when life is easier. I'll grow when I'm ready. Today's story will gently remind you of one powerful truth. Growth doesn't wait. Life doesn't pause. And neither should you. The story. The man who was always almost ready. There once lived a young man named Aaron. Aaron had many dreams. He wanted to be healthier. He wanted to learn new skills. He wanted to build a better life. But there was one problem. He was always almost ready. Every morning, Aaron said, I'll start tomorrow. When he wanted to exercise, he said, next week. When he wanted to study, he said, after things calm down. When he wanted to change his life, he said, when I feel more confident. Days passed, then weeks, then years, and Aaron stayed exactly where he was. One evening, Aaron sat alone in his room, scrolling through old photos on his phone. He saw pictures of his younger self, full of energy, full of hope, full of dreams. A soft sadness filled his chest. I had so much potential, he whispered. So why did I never use it? The answer was simple but painful. He was waiting for the perfect time. The next day, Aaron went for a walk in a quiet park. There, he met an old gardener planting small trees. Curious, Aaron asked, why do you plant trees now? Wouldn't it be better to wait for perfect weather? The gardener smiled gently. When is the best time to plant a tree, he asked. Aaron thought for a moment. When conditions are perfect? The gardener shook his head. The best time was years ago. The second best time is today. Those words stayed in Aaron's mind. The truth about growth. The gardener continued. Trees don't wait for perfect weather. They grow in storms, in heat, in cold, and in uncertainty. He looked at Aaron kindly. If they waited for perfect conditions, nothing in nature would ever grow. Aaron felt something shift inside him. He realized that he wasn't afraid of failure. He was afraid of starting. The decision to begin that night, Aaron made a small promise to himself. Not a big, dramatic change. Not a perfect plan. Just one simple action. The next morning, he woke up 10 minutes earlier. He stretched. He walked outside. He breathed deeply. It wasn't impressive. It wasn't perfect. But it was a start. And for the first time in years, Aaron felt proud of himself. Small steps, real change. Day by day, Aaron continued. He read a few pages. He exercised a little. He learned slowly. Some days he felt motivated, some days he didn't. But he showed up anyway. And something beautiful happened. His confidence grew. His energy returned. His mindset changed. Not because life became easier, but because he stopped waiting. The inner transformation. One afternoon, Aaron looked in the mirror and noticed something different. His face looked calmer. His eyes looked brighter. He smiled softly and said, I didn't wait to grow. I chose to grow. He realized something important. Growth doesn't happen in the future. Growth happens in the now. The moral lesson. This story teaches us 1. Waiting is the enemy of growth. 2. You don't need perfect conditions to begin. 3. Small actions create big change. 4. Confidence comes after you start. 5. Today is always the right time. If this story touched your heart, remember this. You don't have to be ready. You just have to begin. Your future starts with one small step today. Thank you for being here with Grow and Glow. If this message inspired you, please like, comment, and share it with someone who's been waiting too long. And don't forget to subscribe for more gentle, motivating stories that help you grow at your own pace. Because when you stop waiting to grow, you don't just grow, you glow.